Spicy Eye Games has something actually really cool that we're going to be showing off for you today. And what better way to show off with Genesis format than these beautifully amazing playmats here. And ba-bomb, is that the legendary Pot of Duality? Why, yes it is. Now, it's actually really cool because here on the flip side, you actually get the chance to see the Pot of Greed himself. Now, this is one of two combinations that they have up. Now, this is the one that I prefer because you guys know that I am an absolute villain for blue and how much I love this. And for those of you that enjoy simple designs like this, and of course, these are actually probably some of the softest playmats that I have had the chance to hold. Discount code over on Spicy Eye Games, IMCOL40, will save you on your purchase on anything that you might want. They've also got a lot of other really cool things available. But for a new playmat to be coming on the market, I think that's something that you guys might want to check out. Let's pass it over to Marco Watch.
Welcome to Doom of Dimensions, Day 1. IMCOL40. Did you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more content? Welcome to Doom. I don't know, man. I'm a little bit curious to know how this set's gonna age. I already saw boxes are performing terribly, but that's okay. So, Marshmallow, guess what? 195 bucks. Who would have guessed, right? Most expensive Starlight Rare in the set by like 100 miles. Frixel, 98 bucks. I mean, kind of surprised about that, actually, but okay. Garden Rose Maiden coming in at 68 to 69 on up to 70. Card looks gorgeous, man. Fortalice Thunderbolto, 75. Dominus Spiral coming in at 61. Wow. One seller has boxes at $50 already. That's crazy because this 53.75 mark here was the lowest. Stores beating losses on this product. Oh, wow. Bramble Rose coming in at 50. Yeah, sure. Marshmallows, 52 bucks. All right, we got a track record here for the big guy. Noroi Starlights are $20. That's interesting. We've also got Deuce Kings here coming in at 35s. Sure. Why are those Norois at that price? 32s coming in at Drostias. Radiant Typhoon Crocias coming in at 26 for Starlights. Doom Z's coming in at 25s. Also looks like we have $8 copies of Doom Queen. And it looks like, Frixels are 23 bucks. Honestly, more impressive Frixel's doing that well. Arms Moser Starlights. Well, there's got to be some listing mix-ups here, because I see $8 here. Dimensional King Crisis coming in at 2s. Masterpieces coming in at 22s. Spirals at 20s. Radiant Typhoon Chant Starlights. Yeah, there's some listing errors right now in TCG Player. Norois are coming in at 18s for Ultras. Rage Rose Dragon, I like that these listed as Starlights for $2. Okay. Jupiter the Power Patron. Starlights are mislisted at 3s. That's not good. Ragnaroks are at 7s. The Black Rose Gardens are coming in at 7s. And Arms Mosers are coming in at 7s. Alright, well, Lomnicon and Starlights at $3. Yeah, there are. So I guess if you're approaching this market right now, there are some very bad issues with listings. Bramble Rose is coming in at 5s and so forth. Radiant Typhoon Phonixes, you're just coming in at 4s. I think a lot of people are going to be very shocked at the corrections that are going to have to happen here. Because, especially looking at the Noroi Starlight situation here, Yeah, this is going to tip the scales very, very, very hard. Especially when you've got, this level of a jump here. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Interesting. Lions Insight boxes coming in at 32s a box. For how much of this set is actually, tipping the scales, it's kind of nuts, actually. 32s. Wow, man. And how often does this product actually sell? Well, I guess it's something. Return back to Medius the Pure here, and I gotta tell you, especially all the new Doomsday stuff coming around, this is a card that you've just gotta kind of keep an eye on and actually just kind of monitor. Right now, Ultras are $6. Secrets are coming in about 19s, which, this is kind of what I expect. This was the sneak peek card. And, if you're playing anything Doomsday related, you are going to need this card to maximize on that. Now, Starlights are still holding about $67. I don't really think too much of this. This is just going to be the general results of, the people want bling. And also, Genesis format is creeping around. Archmage is a good deck. Nobody's going to deny that. But just kind of interesting to see, the changes in the market. Crowley, the Gifted, Where's My Spoon? So we didn't get Spoon. We saw that this card just literally fell off of a building in terms of, its value. That's what's going to happen when you take a release, put it into Master Duel, and you don't drop it into the TCG and a core set. Now, everybody's just very much disappointed with the reality of the situation. This card has been absolutely spiraling down. We did hit that $20 price point just a couple weeks ago, and now, the fire sold down to not necessarily the bottom, but, I just see somebody picked up $1.85 copies. Uh-oh. But for the most part, most of your sales have been pretty in line with, the $15 mark. Ancient Prophecy boxes. There are a lot of little things I like to see that are coming out here within the market. We're looking at $445 per box of these, which you gotta remember, you're dealing with classical sets that are 10 to 11 years old. I remember opening a box of this. This is one of the worst products I've ever opened up in my life. All right, I was so disappointed in ANPR. It's so bad. The Gold Leo. So, if you're looking for an opportunity for something fun to mess around with, Luna Light's gonna be that deck. Now, there's also the ability to play this in Genesis format. Yes, you don't have pendulums. I understand that. It's not stopping people from rushing out here and going, hey, we can actually kind of capitalize on this. Because, heavy polymerization is still a cracked card, man. You're still able to roll through and do the stupid power plays that your deck wants to do. But for all intents and purposes, yeah, this card is starting to creep up very, very, very slowly. We've definitely stabilized a little bit, but you can see that you'll get a curve trying to start up here, especially being $14 is not bad. Summon Sorcerers, we got the errata for this thing, turning it all into one effect, and I've not seen anybody really going too crazy about this. All jokes aside, Yubel and Unchained were the only real two candidates that really even gave a crap about, wanting to play this. And it appears to be, that sort of situation. So, you can get 38-cent copies on the top, but 29-cent copies. It's moving around. The OCG is getting the World Premiere Pack literally in just a couple of short hours, actually. They're going to have the opportunity to get Mitsurugi. OCG players have been very unhappy with the rarities of Mitsurugi within this pack because they are super high and super hard to pull. Meanwhile, TCG got Mitsurugi. We're going to call it what it is. Mitsurugi stuff on our side of the game is still very, very cheap. We're not really having to fight tooth and nail to see, the extremities of this deck doing its thing, but I just find it interesting that, the OCG's the ones upset for once about rarities on cards. Secretarian Dragon, I don't know if you've been paying attention to this guy, but this thing has been spiking up. I mean, this came in at like $2-3. And we've definitely stabilized now at, I mean, you got a pretty good curve up here, like the $8-9 mark. And the guy is just still doing his thing. You gotta remember, like, the better off that we see Draco Tail being as a deck, it just feels like the better that this card tends to become for that mirror match. And up, and away we go! Duelist pack, Yugi First Ed. Take me back to a time when this is one of the coolest products that you could have gotten on the shelves. We have one sale, actually in the last 6 days, that shattered my expectations at $1,600. There was only one on the market, and that was it, folks. To actually have a sale like that, I think is pretty astronomical. And we also do have bottomless trap holes. Where'd they all go, guys? Where'd they all go? You actually had sales at $900. They're gone. I can't believe it. I can't believe somebody came through here for older formats and actually cleaned them out. We definitely live in a time. So what do you guys think about all of this madness? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.